What is up? Yeah. Wait, why didn't I actually kind of like that?
I know, that was kind of cool.
I like Brian's. Yeah.
Well, fuck, we're here again.
Round
Shit.
3.
Lots of time in between since
I know.
round 2. Fuck.
Too much time, actually.
Hell yeah. When you're laying in bed, you got your face mask on, you got your vibrator.
Just
Fucking Simps and
Pimps.
If you're fucking, listen to episode number 2. I'm simping today.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Brian?
I'm kind of pimping, to be honest.
Kind of pimping?
Yeah, I feel good. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. I was simping all day, but now that we're doing this podcast and I had some food, I am starting to pimp.
What is your love language?
Oh my gosh. My love language is money. All the monies.
Fuck. Yep. Shit.
Hell yeah.
Show me the money.
My love language is money. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
You can't steal that from someone else.
No,
We'll give
that's
shout
a
out.
meme now.
Oh,
Oh,
we'll
so-
give a shout
Now that
out to
girl
the
is
OG, but I don't know her name.
Every time her video pops up on my TikTok, I favorite it without even watching it all the way first. That's how
Aw.
much I like her.
What's her name?
Sheree7. I think that's her
Tracy.
name. Sheree? I don't know. I'm
Right.
probably butchering that, but she is the queen. Anyway, so love
Yes.
language. Sorry, getting off track.
Give.
Okay, well, how I receive or how I like people to love me, right, is I think like words of affirmation are like really important for me. Like you have to like communication needs to be next level of understanding each other. So or like even just communicating to me like instead of telling me like, oh, like my day was good, you know, blah blah blah, it's like no, tell me why your day was good. Like tell me, talk to me. Like I'm a very talking person, so
Yeah, that's my
Details.
leave language.
leave.
Leave me
That's
alone.
how I leave them. That's how I show love when I'm leaving.
What the fuck?
I hate
did
to
you
watch them go, but I love to watch them leave.
Hell yeah.
But I'm in the same boat. Love language receiving is definitely words of affirmation, like reassurance.
Yeah.
How do you want to be loved, Brian?
So it used to be physical touch back when I first started actually like loving people. I would say it's transitioned quality time. You know,
I value that a
It's
lot too.
definitely-
Sorry, not to cut you
No,
off,
yeah,
but
you're
yeah,
good.
no, that is.
I mean,
yeah.
everyone's a little bit of everything.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
What is it, you
Okay.
know?
Anyway, continue.
Oh yeah, no, I mean just something about like spending time with this person and just kind of growing to know each other more, and just it's just such a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
I just-
agree.
Are you
Just
sure you're
enjoy
not
it.
a simp today?
No, I'm definitely pimping.
No, we're called simping and pimps because we can simp, but we can also be pimps.
No, yeah.
You
know?
That's why I'm like, we're all simps
we are a
and
good
pimps.
mix.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
are a good mix of both.
Yeah.
You know what's really weird is recently I've been seeing numbers a lot, and they come in like groups. So like at first, like I think it was last week or maybe the week before, it was 222 and I think it was 777 too. And I was like, huh, I'm seeing them.
Nice.
And then now I am seeing 333 and 555.
I've been like texting you guys like from my MacBook because I've been on my phone editing and stuff. I looked at the time and it was like 111 and I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I looked over and it was our group chat pulled up. And when I removed the location, the group chat name and stuff, I did it at 222. And then later on I saw 333 and I skipped 4 today, I think, but I just saw 5.
I skipped 4 today.
You didn't get the full. You didn't get the full.
You didn't get the fo.
I did not.
Damn.
I did not.
Brian, like, feel free to cut us off.
Cut us off.
Yeah, cut us off because we can
you
go
didn't
hard.
talk. Like, yeah, like it was.
We
you
can
were
talk for
barely
hours.
talking.
If I provide the
You know what this
Yeah.
is? You know what our friendship is?
yeah,
What?
yeah, yeah.
It's and it reminded me when I was doing the 3, 2, 1 before we started. iCarly. We are iCarly.
No way.
We
I'm
are
Freddie.
iCarly.
Well, obviously you're Freddie.
Oh my God.
I
I'm
feel
Carly.
like you act like Sam.
Yeah.
And I act like Carly.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah. And you
Ooh.
will punch me with a butter sock. Is
Wait,
that what
but
they
Sam
used?
and Sam and Freddie ended up together.
Oh.
Oh my.
Wait a minute, what's happening?
Munch.
Simping.
Simping. No, it should be the Simps and the Munch.
No.
The Simpson Munch.
We get so off topic. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you give love?
Oh.
I don't.
She's like, I don't love anyone. I love nobody but myself.
I'm like, I'm trying to think. I really like to, I guess, do things for people, but I feel like that's not really how I give love. I don't know how I give love.
You gotta go, Brian. You need to do some talking.
I would say it's stuck in between like physical touch and acts of service.
He likes to do things and
Yeah.
he likes to touch things.
Well, the thing is, like, the acts of service can also be like physical touch. So something about like just doing something for someone and making them happy, because I know like what I did is gonna either ease their life because of it, or just make them happy, you know, with it, just either bringing flowers or just doing this and that or whatever. It just makes me feel less selfish of myself and selfless, you know, that I'm actually caring for somebody else.
Aww.
So
Cute. Thank you.
Hell
Yeah. All right.
What was it? How I give?
Yeah. How do you show love?
It's changed depending on the person,
Yeah.
which is really weird.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I always thought the gift giving part was like, why would anyone do that?
Mhm.
But last relationship, gifts like crazy.
Yeah.
Really?
Like
Yeah.
crazy. And I didn't realize how happy I was until I was like, oh my God, open it. I can't keep it from you. Just open it. Just open it. But before my last one, it was definitely quality time. I don't know, bro. I'm a lover. I
Well,
love
yeah.
in every single way.
Pretty much. That's how I am as well.
I'm a Cancer.
I just
I
gotta figure out
love and
how to love
love
you.
and love.
Figure out how to love you. Like
Like
what's the
what
best
you
kind of
like.
Yeah,
love?
I
Yeah.
think that's why I'm like, that's a hard question to answer, because it's like
It depends on the
everybody's
person.
different. Yeah, everybody's different. But I guess like if I were to show like my appreciation or like my love for somebody,
Yeah.
I think it
Okay.
is spending time with people.
Mhm.
I'm like, I'll hang out with you all day. Whatever you
Yeah.
need to just walk around the grocery store and
I'll
do
go
shit.
with you.
All right,
Yes.
I'll go with you. Sure,
Yeah.
whatever.
Dude, we used to do that with each other when we were younger. We're like, what are you doing today? Nothing. You want to go to my doctor's appointment? Okay.
Literally. That's why I'm like, bro, people don't know the level.
Okay, so aliens.
Oh, Jesus.
Hell
Kaylie has
yes.
a property on Mars. Her plaque is right there.
Yes.
No way.
Yeah. Turn around. It's right behind you.
Dun dun.
Yes.
Yes, I
I
saw that.
love
I saw that.
aliens. I am an Aquarius, so I am naturally from alien planets.
Aliens.
Aquariuses were just born to be aliens. That's all the fucking memes
Maybe
ever
it's
say.
just your air signs.
Maybe just a
'Cause
airhead.
last ex was very like that too. Like the chain I got him, the pendant was a diamond UFO.
Hey, I
Whoa.
heard this one theory with aliens that aliens are actually connected to
Oh God.
like
Oh,
the
really?
fire, air, earth, whatever motherfuckers were all different tribes.
The 4 elements.
Yeah, the 4 elements were all
Avatar.
different tribes.
Like alien tribes?
Like Asia.
wait, Asians? Am I an alien?
Like Asia.
think I'm an alien.
Something about Asies.
Guys, I can't.
I think I'm an alien.
They're freaking aliens.
Oh shit.
No, I don't even know. I was saying a mix of Asian and alien, but I don't even know why Asian came to my mind because we're not talking about aliens.
Because you're staring at me, you racist
It's-
fuck.
So yeah, anyways, aliens and astrology is all connected.
It's really interesting too, because I was looking at a couple of documentaries with like just some of the pyramids that were built back in the day.
Yes,
you
I know. I watched that too. Uh-huh.
It's like South America, and then you have like Asia and things like that, like pyramids that were being built and that they can't be built today. It's like,
Right.
what? Are you kidding me? You're telling me that
Yeah.
they had technology in order to build that back in the day, while we can't even do the same kind of process right now? It's like, how is that even possible?
No, it is crazy because fucking. Do you ever listen to like the UFO stories though? Sometimes
Yeah.
some of them seem
Some
a
are
little sus, but there's this one that if I were to try to convince anybody of aliens,
Mhm.
I would show them this experience that happened. So it was like a nicer school, but they lived in like in the middle of nowhere vibes, right? I think it was an elementary school, and all the kids were outside at recess, and fucking UFOs come out during recess The way I'm explaining this
Yo.
doesn't sound real, but they come out during their recess time and they like come out of their fucking spaceships and they're like all like black and the kids are just like, what the fuck is going on? And they're running to try and get the teachers to come outside and come look, but they didn't like believe the kids. But literally they all had interviews. The kids were fucking like in tears, like they were freaking out. It was like back in like the 60s, 70s, something like that. Yeah. Like, and it was a whole thing, and they did a whole like investigation and documentary, and they brought individual kids and then kids in groups, and they had kids like draw pictures, like they basically like tested them to see if they were like lying or all in on it. 100% they were like telling the truth. That is the one thing where I'm like, yep, aliens are real.
That would be like the most traumatizing thing as a kid, to see a fucking spaceship land and then you just see some big ass aliens come through and it's like, oh shit, what the fuck do we do?
Yeah, and can you
literally
imagine like you're a kid and then growing up and everyone's telling you that you're lying?
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, I'd be like, so pissed.
Fuck off. But when the aliens do come, I want them to take me. I do not want to be here anymore. I'd be like, me.
We can only take one.
Take me. I will be whatever the fuck you want.
You over there, probe me, but throw me on the headboard.
Can I have alien sex up there? How does it work?
How do you think that would feel? Because
possible?
They're so smart. I'm like, they just hit all your G spots at the same time.
Damn.
They're so fucking smart.
They don't even have to like physically touch you.
Yeah, literally. And they're like, oh, humans, so easy.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, because they're so fucking smart. They're so beyond us that they're just like,
that'd be crazy.
We come in peace.
We come in peace. But there's this one meme that I love. It's basically fucking Aquarius at the end of the day, and it's like an alien ironing like a woman like skin bodysuit. Yeah,
I've seen that. I've seen that, but not for Aquarius women, but for cats.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen what I'm talking about?
Cats are pretty smart.
Yeah.
I've always thought like I don't know if you guys ever seen Men in Black before. You know how like people like aliens live in like,
yes.
like the pug,
the puggy.
People just live in like human suits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I still think aliens are living like upon us right now, which freaks me out.
Oh, 100%.
Because
they are roaming around.
But I feel like they look like humans, so it's like literally that coworker that you work with could be an alien the whole time, and it's actually just placed into your life to get a read on everybody's interactions as like they're just scanning you.
Yeah.
Okay, so not even aliens, but I have that theory about life in general that like, so Sims people, I have pointed them out my whole life. I'm like, you are not a real person.
You really have.
Like, I'm like, I can point out a fucking Sim person right away. I'm like, you are not real. You are not real. You are not real. And I think that's why a lot of the time I just don't give a fuck in like public or places or whatever. I don't care what anybody thinks because I'm like, you're all fucking Sims. You know those houses that are like right on the edge of like busy roads? Those are Sim houses. Those houses are not real.
Because you never see anyone come in.
You never see anyone come in and out. Okay, if you do live in one of those, let us know.
Yeah.
But I just feel
what
like
if it's a Sims person letting us know?
You have to walk out your door and take a selfie and go inside your house.
Yeah. I'm like, if you live on one of those super busy streets, but it's just like houses stacked on top of each other like that, and it's a super busy, like in the middle of town area, one person in your family member is a Sim. So
we went somewhere with, I think it was Justin or something, and we were driving. Do you remember that? And we were like, we're probably never gonna find this place ever again. Wait, or was that you?
Or no, we were driving with
yeah. No, but I was like, I bet you when we leave this neighborhood we will never be able to find it again. It was absolutely fake. Every single house was exactly the same. That was so weird. Clean ass street, perfect bushes, everything.
Wow.
That was a fucking glitch. Because fucking like, it was like downtown Portland, but we're in Vancouver. I don't know. It was
Is that like, where it was?
Yeah, we were in Washington, and all of a sudden it was like, it looked like it was like downtown Portland, where it just had like really nice like restaurants and things like that, but it was super clean. And then all of a sudden it just turned into like old like plantation homes.
That's what freaked us out.
Yeah,
that's what freaked us out.
I remember I was like, this is giving me really weird energy. This looks like, that gives me like purge energy. Like the people who are in charge of the purge, they live there. Yeah, I was like, I do not like this energy
But
at all.
The fact that it was like
It was so
no
weird.
people, no movement.
Yeah, no one
noise.
no one had a light on in their house.
Yeah.
Like
What?
no street signs, no nothing.
How late was this?
It wasn't that late.
It wasn't that late.
Really?
I remember it was
even
dark
there?
outside because we were
Wow.
trying to find a bar. We were driving around trying to find a bar to go
Just
to.
us three though. That doesn't sound right.
No, it was with
Oh.
no.
No.
Wow, I have no memory of that.
Interesting.
But yeah, that was a really weird fucking moment.
What's another situation I've been in where it was very fake? I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I'm standing in places and I'm like, this isn't a real place. Like, this isn't real. None of these people are real. Like,
You know how you were
I get
saying
that way
like
a lot.
you were saying like, oh, if one of you lived there, it means your family's the same people
Yes.
or whatever.
Yeah.
That was kind of where I was getting at with the alien thing. I feel like some people who are part alien don't know that they are because it goes so far back in their DNA.
Ooh, yeah.
Like I think about that all the time. I think at one point it's like alien came here, but then got with a human because they wanted to reproduce to see what that felt like, and then
Right.
they reproduce, and that person is now half alien, half whatever. They don't fucking know about it. The alien's not going to tell the human. The human doesn't fucking know. They reproduce, and then it keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. And I feel like that's how they're spread.
Or what if like people that are like super like sim in life, they're bred from like a sim and a sim. But
That's
like,
what I mean,
the
yeah.
people
A
that are
sim
very
and a
like spiritual, intuitive, and like things like that. Like, what if we're like more alien and then a little sim? You know, like what if we're just a mixture? What if we're all
Yeah.
just a mixture from aliens and sims? Because then
Oh,
because the
fuck.
alien would have had to create the sim. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So he's like, what if I just took one of my people and mixed it with the sim?
Say there's Sims here, like you said, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
The aliens came down here and mixed with the humans to reproduce or whatever.
Right.
They probably got with the Sims person too, and it's the same thing. So now it's like, are you half Sim and half alien, or are you half alien and half human?
Right.
So a trifecta.
Yeah. What if the trifectas are like the famous people? You know, like really, like if you have a trifecta in your DNA, then they make you famous.
The triple
Damn.
threats are the famous people. They're the Sims, the alien, and the human.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
What do you think?
Onto something.
I think I am alien and human, but I think I'm more alien.
I know there's a lot of Sims in me because I make no damn sense.
There's a lot of
Jesus
Sims.
Christ. I need a lot of meds to keep the human part functioning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, you're hella
I'm not
Sim.
smart enough to be the alien. I think I have like
Oh my, Katie.
I think you have the alien, but your Sim is so overwhelming. You know, because you're definitely
Your
smart.
sim just takes
but it's
control.
just, you know what I mean? Humanity has helped your Sim.
I think
Humanity has helped your sim.
I think that my parent number one, they were half Sim, half alien, and then my
Oh.
parent number two was half human, half Sim. So majority of me is Sims,
Is Sim. Mm.
and then it's split with alien and human.
I see.
That sums me up so fucking well.
Mm.
I don't have mental health issues. I'm just a fucking Sims.
You were just the little
Both-
what do they call
both
the mutt?
What is it?
You're-
I thought it was the runt. No.
Oh, the runt. Yes, the runt, not the mutt. I am like the old grandmas. I have been reproducing for too long. I am tired.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
All
like,
right.
I am-
Identify yourself, Brian.
Yeah, what are
You're
what are
three.
you?
I identify as Sim and human, I think.
You don't think you have any part alien to you?
Maybe, but it's like I'm not that smart. So,
I think all break dancers have to have some kind of alien in them.
Okay, if you hear us refer to b-boys, it's the break dance. I don't even like saying it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's how they identify it as, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's fine. But
To the general public.
exactly. I mean, I guess I would have maybe just a little bit, maybe a splash of alien. You know what I mean?
All
That someone
b-boys just have a
accidentally-
little.
Yeah.
Accidentally just, oh shit, okay, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Right.
But it's in there.
That's
You know
why
what I mean?
some dancers are better than others.
Yeah.
Some people have more alien.
For real, for real.
Phil Wizard got a lot of alien in him,
He out
bro.
of this world, dog.
But yeah, I think I'm like 70% alien and like 30% human.
I'm dead.
You don't have any Sims too. I agree with that 100%.
I am not a sim. No.
I agree. And I say I'm majority Sims too, because Kailie's always like, sometimes I feel like you're not real, like you're just a little like cartoon character in my life.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Like
I
a lot of the
remember-
time, things don't feel real to me.
I remember I was standing at your door one time and we were talking about that, and I was like, what if I'm not real? I was like, what if I'm literally just part of your imagination and I'm not actually here? I'm just like what you
For-
made up to get you through your day.
No, literally, I think about
Can you
that.
imagine?
I've
Shit
thought
crazy.
about that. But you were doing something the other day, and I remember I was just really high on top of it. But I started kind of having that moment of feeling disconnected from the world, and you were like showing. It was for
I know
Ruff's
what
birthday.
it was. I was showing you the paw prints and stuff, and I was
Aw.
like,
Yeah.
and then there's this one, and then there's this one, and we tried to do this one, and you were like, this is what I'm talking about. I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm like, you're not real. And then I remember, like, I was like
Can you
sitting in the chair, and she was like, do, and she's like, and then look at this one and this one. And
I
I'm just
can't.
looking at her, and she's like just walking around, and she just looked like such a tiny human, and I was just like, yeah, you're not real.
You fucking
I was like, you're
really,
definitely a figment of my imagination, because it
Damn
also
I
Sim.
totally
freaks me
agree
out.
with that.
No, but it also freaks me out sometimes if I really think about it too hard that you guys are fake, because like I'm really comfortable being alone. So what if I just got so comfortable being alone that I could just create my own reality that
Damn.
hard?
What if you're literally just still laying in bed
Yeah, right.
and like you just have
It's just
been
the
asleep
Matrix.
this entire time,
Right.
and
the
envisioned
Matrix.
this world?
Or what if I'm literally just sitting here talking like I'm schizophrenic?
Oh wow.
You're just sitting here talking.
That's
we
what I'm
replay.
saying.
We replay
Yeah.
the
Just-
audio. It's Kailie talking to herself.
Oh my god.
You guys pranked me one time and just turned your mics off for a whole recording.
That'd be so crazy.
And you're like, oh my god, the new podcast was so good. Take a listen. And I listened to it, and I'm like, it's just me.
It's just me.
That's
It's just
funny.
Kailie. It's Pimps and Simps.
Yes, I totally agree with that though. I can totally see where you would just make me up in your brain
Yeah.
to just get you through life.
Yeah.
Because I am the only thing that you have.
Yeah. That's actually
Unfortunately.
Like, what is that? Isn't people with like trauma? Like some people actually do that.
Oh yeah, I know.
Mhm.
That's why I'm like,
that's actually a thing. That's crazy to think about.
She said, I need to make my best friend have like a super traumatic life so that I could just live through the trauma through her and have my
Yeah.
life be perfect.
Exactly. She's
literally, people are like, yeah, like this happened to me and that happened to me, and I'm just like,
That happened to my best friend, and that happened to my best friend too, and that happened to my best friend too.
oh yeah, that happened to her. Oh yeah, that happened to my mom. Oh yeah, that happened to whatever happened to you. I don't remember. I don't know. And even if I do know, my memory blocked it out because
she blocks out
because
shit.
I learned that about myself this year, and that is crazy. That
Mhm.
like my trauma response is to completely block out where I get embarrassed.
wow.
Yeah.
So you probably won't remember.
When it was happening, I could feel the wave of embarrassment like wash over me when I was like getting dressed and feeling weird, and I could like feel it, but I was like, no, Kailie, like you need to be in this present moment. You need to remember this feeling. Like you need to remember it, because I was like, I don't want to block this out and then not remember what happened.
You're starting to feel warning signs when
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
blocking shit out. That's good
Yeah.
though.
That's yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so learn that about myself, is that when I get embarrassed, I would completely wipe it from my memory and have no idea.
Dude, and I could literally explain it like it happened yesterday because I remember it so clearly. Because for her, it was like, traumatizing, block out. For me, it was like, traumatizing. Now I have to remember every fucking detail because it won't leave my memory.
Yeah.
Like, I only remember the parts that I wanted to remember, and I
Yeah.
didn't want to
Yep.
remember the parts where I felt really embarrassed
Yep.
or I felt something, you know?
Yep.
Oh God, is this talking about our traumas and our shit and our mental? But
I kind of like the conspiracy theory and mental because they kind of go
Yeah.
together.
yeah, I didn't really have a lot of friends growing up. Like I already knew that, you know, and like everybody in my family knew that. I just never really had friends. But I wonder if it's just because I was just like embarrassed, like
About
being-
everything.
about
Mhm.
everything.
Mhm. That makes a lot of sense.
So I just like block a lot of that like feeling out.
Wow.
It's always so interesting to me when she talks about how she was by herself all the time when she was a kid, because literally, like, she was by
Like
herself.
by myself for hours. I do not. I'm like, I will spend hours, days, weeks by myself. Like it really does not bother me.
And you're still kind of like that, where you're very comfortable as an individual and by yourself. With my childhood, complete opposite. I was never alone, had a sibling close to my age, had a best friend, and then right after that, long-term relationship. Right after that, got into another long-term relationship. Like, I'm never alone,
Yeah.
ever.
what's wild is so I wasn't alone, kind of like Katie, because I was actually talking on the phone with her just a little bit ago, but I was actually the kind of person that was a chameleon. So
yeah.
The thing is, I don't remember much of my childhood, because most of that childhood, me like faking being like friends with someone or this and that, because I would change for the other person in order for them to like me, because I never wanted them to like leave me.
Yeah. Oh, Brian.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's wild. It's kind of crazy because how different it really is.
Yeah.
As far
it
as
really is for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. So that is something I learned about myself since you have been hanging around every day.
Your cartoon character is making you realize things about yourself.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. You're fake.
Yeah, literally.
fake.
I'm making you open up certain things in your mental, because I am in your mental.
Right.
Whoa.
And then sometimes if I think about it too hard, because I'm an overthinker, so I can spiral.
All of us are, I think.
So I think I'm like, okay, Katie's fake because I hang out with her and she's really the only person I got, and but then I also just hang out with her friends, so her friends kind of become my friends, but
it's all fake.
But it's all fake. That's why I'm like, no, you're literally just a figment of my imagination, right?
I am just a figment of Kailie's imagination.
Literally. I always have just one best friend, and then like their friends become my friends because they're just like, oh, I'm taking you in. That's what happened with
yeah.
That's what happened with her. That's what happened with like all my group of friends. I really feel like just kind of, they're just like, come over here, let me introduce you to my world, and then we're not friends anymore.
What I think is so the friend groups that you've been in, I don't think were fake. I think that I'm a figment of your imagination, right? And no, I'm saying, because one, I'm always around.
Right.
I have never gotten along or never liked any of your friend groups, and for some reason, all of your friend groups always end up bad. Yeah. And then I'm in the back of your head like, I know, I called it, remember? And you're like, I know. And then you're like, I know. You're just talking to yourself. You're like, yes, I know.
Shut up, Kailie.
I know.
Okay, now this is gonna make me sound like a psycho.
Hey, we're all fucking psychos, bro. Okay. I love it.
Katie is real. We're just using it as a conspiracy theory of my life.
I don't know, because I kind of agree.
Katie, no. I'm too high for this right now. Do not do that.
I'm only here for Kailie.
Okay,
but that says something, though, don't you think? I'm like, you're my only reason for living right now, and I'm the only thing that you need.
Soulmates forever. When I was hanging out with he was like, I just like really like to hang out with my friends, And I was like, yeah, well, I only got one friend.
Oh my god.
I was like, well, I only got one friend, and so her friends are my friends. So I just kind of go wherever their friend group goes. He's like,
Oh, fuck.
I'm like, yeah, I don't really know how to explain my friendship to people, so.
We don't make sense to nobody but each other.
I know.
Bad.
Like, what does our friendship look like from the outside?
Oh, yes. If you were to describe,
if someone came up to you, you're around for like our convos
and like details.
Details
knows the deets.
No, but really though, if someone were to come up to you and you're like, you hang out with Katie and Kailie all the time, like, what are they like?
I would say it's almost like a
reality show.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say it's very small, like a smaller version of reality,
right?
But it's like you're in reality, but not. You know what I mean?
Explain.
We're just walking delusion.
It's like, yeah.
We're just so delusional about everything.
No, but I want you to go into depth.
Go into depth. Like, I really want to know the answer to this.
Yeah, I do too. I'm offended.
No.
Come on, Brian.
You shouldn't be offended. It's actually a cool thing.
Okay.
To be real and not real at the same time.
Like, what do you mean not real?
Like some of the situations that we talk about or that you guys just get put into, I'm like, how the fuck are you first off? And so I'm like, okay, this is actually a thing. And so it's
Can you give us an example?
I feel like there could be a lot of examples.
Oh, I know.
I just feel like our daily lives are kind of crazy.
I would just bring it back to our main one that happened, the raft. Okay, like
yes,
somehow
yes, we have to talk about that.
Now, figure this: we were out rafting from start to finish, it takes about 4 hours. We got there around maybe like 11ish, and so it was like, how is that even going to be doable? You guys are expecting to go from start to finish,
And we were like, we always figure it out. Don't worry.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing. Brian was like freaking out, and he's
He was
like, I don't know if we're
details.
gonna make
He's
it.
like, okay, what's the plan? What are we doing? Where are we stopping? How are we getting internet? Blah blah blah,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And we were just like, don't worry, it always
Do
works
not
out.
worry
Right.
about it.
Yeah, we're like, chill out. It always
We will
Somehow.
figure it out. Somehow it always works out. Yeah.
Obviously, we didn't have a paddle to guide us from not crashing into. We kind of figured we would be able to fight against the current, but we didn't realize that the current was going to be so strong.
I said it was going to be.
And again, we were not prepared. Anyway, we kept hitting stuff and spiders, and Kaylee threw her shoe, and somehow figured that, I should wrap my shoe, or like wrap my foot with a t-shirt so I have a shoe.
She said,
And-
Katie, let me borrow your scrunchie.
Yes.
I was like, bet.
And so, and then as soon as we were able to stop ourselves before continuing this horrible experience,
I can't breathe.
we managed to somehow hitch a ride from two people, because she was such a ball of energy and had diamonds and attracted everyone around them. And it was just like,
Literally, I was a walking disco ball.
yes.
No, but picture this. Okay, picture this. Sparkly swim top, sparkly shirt, one shoe, the other one wrapped in a shirt and a scrunchie. And she said, hey, we need a fucking ride. Yep. So imagine, okay, here's our friend dynamic. That's Kaylee. Imagine me dressed in all white sandals, like one of those big ass like summer hats, like I'm about to go to my golf club penthouse for a summer vacay. And then Brian's just shirtless holding this deflated big ass floaty.
Yes.
And we said, yo, we need a ride.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
did you all come together or separately?
It's like, did you guys just accidentally happen to walk in the same path? And so you're like, do you need a ride? I need a ride. So maybe we could just ride together and hopefully find something.
Yes.
Yeah, we were definitely a different dynamic. It somehow managed to make it a little bit before 2:30, like to get to our car, to get to an area that has enough connection for me to be in the Zoom call. Luckily, I was also able to finish that Zoom call a lot earlier, but how the fuck did we even accomplish this? You know what I
We
mean?
said it would work.
We told you. We will figure it out. Do
The
not
universe
stress.
is just on your side.
Yes.
And so this is what I'm saying.
Yep.
Reality, that shouldn't have happened. But the reality of it is that they did. So again, this is what I'm saying. It's just like, what the fuck? Okay, well, it worked. And so this is why I'm sticking around, because I don't know what's gonna happen next.
Hell yeah.
It works, but it doesn't.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. So that's how you would describe me and
Yes,
Kaylee if
this
someone
is
asked.
the duo, the dynamic. It works somehow.
Stick around with us.
So-
We'll get you where you need to be, but we'll make you struggle real hard before
Yeah.
you get there.
It's crazy to think about what the fuck happened.
You're gonna go through a lot of shit.
But we'll get you there.
It's like life happened just all at once in like a matter of hours. Like, this is life. You struggle and you succeed.
Hey, yes. So me and
Yeah.
Kaylee are life.
Yeah, you guys
Yes.
are just life.
So if someone
Yes.
came up to you and was like, "So you're around Katie and Kaylee a lot. Like, how would you describe them?"
Yeah, they're like life.
We
I
are
love
It is a
live.
struggle, but it works, and you end up succeeding at the end of it somehow.
Yep.
Love it, love it, love it.
So,
You gotta put in the
So,
work.
like,
you want a
hanging
friendship with
around
us?
us.
Gotta
Yeah.
put in the work.
I feel like you guys said it best. Shared one brain cell kind of mentality.
But it's true.
Yeah.
But it's true.
Like, we're not
Yeah.
even joking. Like,
Sometimes I feel like when I'm with you, I'm stupider.
we live our life. We're like, yep,
We're bad
doing
bitches,
what we
employee
need
of the
to.
month.
We come home. We're like,
Yeah, that's how I would describe it for show, and I think a lot of people would be like, very, very true.
about
That
us
is-
sharing one brain cell.
Yeah.
I think that is the best way that you could describe it.
Yeah.
We agree on a lot of the things, but we are different individuals, which is weird. How can we agree on everything but not be the same person? I'm
Yeah.
like, but we are the
agree-
same person, but we're not.
We agree on everything, but we do different things to get there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we
Okay.
need to go from point A to point B. Okay,
So-
I'm gonna go up, you're gonna go down, and then we're gonna meet there.
Yeah.
I'll just walk in the middle.
No, that's actually how it is. I'm like, it's a straight shot for Brian. It's really simple. You just walk straight. Me
Right.
and Kaylee have to go the opposite direction for a little bit,
Yeah.
get lost, but we'll make it.
Yes.
We'll make it though.
You'll probably make it sooner than I will.
Well, yeah, we'll probably hitchhike a ride twice to get there. If you were to describe our friendship
Now it's an outside perspective
of me and Bryan, yeah.
Bryan and Kaitie's front shot.
I feel like we're all kind of, well, equally sharing brain cells when we're together, it feels like.
Do you feel stupider when you're around us?
I feel like we all kind of make the same kind of jokes. So I would be like, Bryan's kind of one of us, but he's more like chill.
I think he pretends to be chilled. Chameleon over here.
Oh, I am just.
I think when we
super
talk
chill.
about how psycho we are in his head, he's probably like, yeah, same,
He's like,
same,
I've already done that 5 times.
And he's like, oh my god, really? You guys do that? That's crazy.
I'm dead. Yeah, I mean, I am definitely for sure not mentally.
None of us are.
Yeah.
No, I'm
no
fake
one
to
is.
Kailie. You're the fake extension of Kailie's fake friend. I think I'm faking her life too. Fuck.
Yes.
Maybe we're just both figments of each other's imagination.
Probably.
It's kind of wild.
Like, right now, I live
I'm on the East Coast.
Yeah, there you go. Pacific Northwest is where we are. And then
Yes.
Kailie
Yeah.
thinks we're in Texas.
Facts.
Yeehaw.
Oh, fuck. Okay. But back to conspiracy theories and shit.
Ooh,
So,
yes.
what conspiracy theory do you strongly believe in? Start us off.
I've always hated fucking like money personally, because I'm like, if you think about it, when you come in this life, so money is itself, it's like it's useless, but it just has value because people make it have value. So I've always just kind of like hated money because we value it more than what's really like important sometimes, you know.
Me and Kailie talk about
Yeah.
we've had this conversation so many times about like how we don't understand why life is so dumb right now and everybody's broke, because we're like, just print more money and give it out.
I know.
Like, just get everybody back on the right track, and then just like,
And then let's just move on.
yeah,
Let's go to 0 and let's just restart.
because like you said, it's something that's useless, but we make it valuable. So why
Yeah.
can't we just print some more paper and call it value?
Because when there's more of it, it loses its value.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's just
Now
say
it's just
it has
virtual.
the same amount.
There's literally
Yep.
virtual
Let's just
money
look
now.
at it
Yep.
as the same.
You know
That's
what
what I mean. Like,
Isn't that
This doesn't
virtual
make
money?
sense.
Isn't that so crazy? Like, you could just put a fucking electronic thing up to it and it completed a transaction. Like a
Exactly.
fucking Apple Watch. Some people just straight up leave their house with only Apple Pay.
Well, I mean, it's just like I've always hated it, just because it's like I don't know. It's always limited people from doing any, living life and enjoying life. Why do I have to come in this life and do exactly what you tell me to do in order for me to actually live the life that I want to live? You know what I mean? It's almost like this person or whatever kind of government has now made this system in order for me, and I have to follow the system in order for me to actually just do what I want to do. So it's almost like they are making us follow their kind of process of becoming a human, of becoming a successful human or citizen in order for me to actually just achieve what I want to achieve. And that right there itself is like, I've always found like it's such a limiter, and money is the reason for it, you know?
yeah, on that topic of you saying this whole money thing too, me and Kailie have also talked about this a lot. Why is full-time 40 hours a fucking week?
Yeah.
It is ridiculous that you spend more time with your coworkers than you do like with your own family.
Yeah, facts.
Like, you have to spend this majority of your life at work so that you could afford living in a house that you're barely at.
Yeah.
Literally.
Sure.
Literally.
Like, it sucks. And with that too, me and her kind of talked recently about, what is it, like people on like salary or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, why can't everyone be on salary? And it's like, you're not at work from 8 to 5. You're there until you get all the work that you need done.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That is like my biggest
Right? Like, it makes more
Like,
sense. When you finish, like, everyone works at a different pace. If
Right.
you finish early, go home, we get paid the same. If you're slower at it, you still did the same amount of work. It just took you longer to get there.
Yeah.
Paid the same.
And also too, with like starting work at just a reasonable hour in general,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like would just make everybody's life so much easier. Starting anything at 7 a.m. is like a good time.
I don't know what you mean by that, because I feel like I have jobs normally that start at like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
So it's normal for us.
I think for me.
But I mean just everywhere, like every single place in general.
Oh, I see.
Like if everybody just
Like
started
hair-
work at
like hair
that like same
salons
hour.
or-
Yeah, everything.
But
Everything.
then
at 7.
how would we do anything when all of us are off work at the same time and nothing's open?
If you really think about it, we're, instead of taking care of our people, we're basically just enslaving them and making them work harder.
I know.
More hours.
Right.
And that's actually not progressing anything. It's making them shit, to be honest.
Yeah. It fucking takes up all of your day. Like, it's not fair. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah, if you think about it, people nowadays don't want to work. They want to work less. They want to do more. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's because they start realizing that working isn't everything.
Yeah. Like, there's more to life than working and making money. Yeah.
And so, I don't know, people are just starting to realize that and understand it. And then companies are now struggling because no one wants to work.
Right. And I think, I don't know. I feel like it also kind of started when the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
I feel like it did the opposite. Like, they wanted to, like, keep people at home and, like, at their jobs and, like, stuck, like, inside, you know? I felt like that's, like, really what it kind of came down to, you know? But instead, now people are actually like, oh, I actually like being at home with my family. No, I actually like to be outside when I'm working. Like, I think it just made them realize that there is more to life than just doing that shit, you know?
They started realizing that their psyche was actually fucking themselves up.
Right.
So, now they're like, oh shit, my mental health is actually kind of important.
Yeah, literally.
You know?
What has your guys' work schedules been, like any job in your life? Have you always worked Monday through Friday? Have you always worked 8-hour day job?
So for me, mine, it's always been different, but it's like basically there's 2 months out of the year that I'm working from Monday to Saturday.
That's stupid.
But most of the time it's like at least minimum 5 and then 11 to 12 hour shifts, you know?
Damn.
Is that legal?
Yeah.
I've done the Monday through Friday 8 hours. I've done the 3/12s. I've done the 4/10.
Have you ever done like the 7-day on and 7-day off?
I've done like a 4-day on, 5-day off, 5-day on, 4-day off type thing.
That's cool.
I hate it. If I am not working for a long period of time, I do not want to go back.
Yeah.
True. Hey, that's true though. Vacation, bro. Vacations
I think I would thrive in that environment. Yeah. I think I would do really well and with something like that.
Because a lot of people are like, I just bust out 7 days a week, but then I have 7 days off. For me, I compare it to like the gym. You miss one day, I give up. I ain't going back.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense though.
Yeah.
You know, building a habit like that takes time.
Yeah. I don't know why, but like places, they never schedule me on Sundays, and it's so nice. I always think I'm just like, yes, like thank you.
Yes, I love not working on Sundays where Chick-fil-A is closed and everything closes fucking early.
Oh my gosh, I know.
It does suck though.
I know. But it is nice to just like catch up on your shit.
Yeah.
Like, I love
you know, you always have one day to rely on to catch on your shit.
But see, like, the system's so broken, how happy we get when it's like, we have a day off to live.
I know.
Right. Yeah,
I know. Also, like,
that was not a White Claw, that was an Arizona.
Yeah, no, that was an Arizona
Or was
tea.
it?
Or was it?
They will never know.
It wasn't alcohol for Brian, that's for sure.
Oh, hell no. Brian is not allowed. You know what I always think is funny about us? Is, like, no matter what, like, the, like, classic beauty standard or, like, what is, like, trendy and, like, what's in right now, like, we still dress like we're in high school.
Because that's what we fucking like to do. Well, no, the hooker outfits, I don't think I wore that in school. But
like, that's just the adult version of you.
Yeah.
I noticed that I got these pair of Vans. They're like the old school like Vans. I have worn those shoes almost every single day since December. I love Vans so much.
Sponsor us, Vans. We all like Vans.
We gotta talk to Bowsy real quick. He was trying to get me some shoes too, this fool.
He's sponsored by Vans, bro.
No, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
we love Bowsy. We are like besties with him.
Yeah, we're such besties with Bowsy. You guys should just give us some shoes too. I'm a size 5 to 6 in women's.
I'm a size 7.
Thanks.
I don't know. I just think like the way I dressed in high school, I still think that's cute, but people would find that so like cringy, and I'm like, I don't look back at what I was wearing in high school and think that was cringy. Like, I would still wear that outfit to this day.
What I love, I mean, that just shows that we don't follow the fucking trend.
That's what
we're like. We dressed.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Like, we dressed like that back then when everybody was dressing like that because we actually liked it, not because you guys were just following a trend.
Right.
I'm like, tell me to part my hair in the middle. You know how stupid I look with a middle part?
Bro, my forehead looks huge with a middle part. I cannot. Especially with my hair now. I'm like, it looks like just like a fucking straight line. Just like, it does not look good.
And it looks, if it's like completely straight, I just feel like that's so like
gross.
Weird. Yeah. Like, make it look like natural, messy, where it wants to go. You
No,
know?
literally. I love messy hair.
And everyone has a middle part now. We're just like, yeah, we still got the side swoop going on.
Yeah, I'm like, I still got the bangs. But you know what I've noticed, though? Is guys really like our style, though. I think
hell
it's
yeah.
because it's very feminine in, like, our style and our energy and, like, our vibe or whatever. I think is, like, very pleasing to men. But we just don't even mean to. It's just what we like. Like,
It's what we actually like.
They
yeah.
like old feminine, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like millennial age 2000s vibe where it's
Yeah.
like the big sex hair and like cute nails and lashes and just like a tiny little shirt and some
Yeah.
jeans, and you're just fucking cute and fun, you know.
I think the only thing that we didn't keep with our style that we actually followed the trend or whatever, but we actually like it, is the high-waisted stuff. Because everything else was like low back then.
Oh yeah.
So the only thing is I
can't
picked up
do low
on.
jeans.
Yeah, I'm like the only thing I picked up on was the high-waisted shit.
Yeah, but even now it's like they do like the high-waisted baggy, and like I can't do high-waisted baggy pants. I'm like, no, they're high-waisted skinny jeans.
Agreed.
Oh, styles, huh?
Okay, but I bring that up because, bro, that's what we were dressing like, and that's where we had the most trauma.
With me, I feel like I can pull off a lot of clothes that would look ugly hung up, but when it's on me, it works.
Oh, I see. Yeah. No, it's kind of crazy to think about because almost anything that you wore, I was like, you actually look pretty good in it. What the heck? It actually works.
Yeah, bell bottoms with like heeled little like cute booties and like a sweater in the wintertime. Oh, it's such a cute outfit. It just like makes you feel so womanly. You know?
To me, I'm like bell bottoms, some wedges, and a crop top.
Oh yeah, that too. That's cute.
Like potato wedges, or like what are you talking about?
The fuck? No, shoes.
You know what
Oh.
the fuck wedges are. Come
Actually, I had
on.
no idea what wedges were.
Oh my.
What are wedges?
Really?
I actually don't know.
It's like the heels, but it doesn't have like a gap in the middle. It's like the whole thing.
It's like the whole chunk.
Those are wedges? I never had a clue that that's what they were called.
I wore wedges the other day when
Yeah, I
I
know
was
you did,
wearing that
yeah.
black whatever
Uh-huh.
on Mother's Day.
That's what I'm saying.
Those are wedges.
I had no idea those were called wedges.
His next girlfriend. How do you know what wedges are?
Yeah,
like,
I really like you in those
the
bell
next
bottoms, but
boob.
those flares are okay.
And like also, babe, you're like Aries moon is really showing today. So.
Oh my god. Brian needs to stop hanging out with us. He's never gonna get a wife.
He has too many girlfriends or knows too
Yeah.
many hoes.
Who does?
And then everyone's gonna be like, those are the two friends that you hang out with all the time, and we're just hot as shit.
I know. They're like, oh, fuck.
I'm the reason your girlfriend's insecure.
Them.
True.
Also, I don't give a fuck who. One of you guys need to watch the Kardashians with me
Not it.
because
Oh, I love the Kardashians.
hell
you go.
yes.
There you go.
They're
I'm
so
like,
funny.
I need somebody in my inner circle to talk about this with other than my mother. Brian, do you keep up with the Kardashians?
I kept
Do you
up.
keep up with them?
I kept up with them as far as I could.
Do you know
I gotta-
about like Chloe and Tristan?
No.
Oh my! Oh, I would have to educate you on too much. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Never
Wait,
mind.
Tristan isn't
Like Tristan Thompson, like the Chloe Kardashian, like he cheated on her like
Yes.
fucking 5 billion times.
I don't even know which
Is it
one
the basketball
Chloe
player?
is.
That's the basketball
Yeah, the
player, right?
basketball player. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And Chloe's like the
That's
really
how I
tall
know him.
blonde one.
Yeah.
Well,
He knows more than I do. There you go. There's your Kardashian buddy.
all right. Because they're about to drop a new season, and I am like,
Oh,
I need to talk about it with somebody. Kylie Jenner. She's like, I really I can't breathe. She's like, I
yeah.
really think we just need to talk about like the unrealistic body standard we're like setting on the internet.
Kylie put that.
Kylie Jenner said that.
Oh my
the girl
God.
who denied still denies surgery to her body to this day said that,
That is so
on her
dumb.
reality TV show.
It's so
I don't
dumb.
know how to react to it. I don't know if you're trying to say she had so much work done. How can she say that? Or is
Yes.
it like, oh, she's actually natural and like.
Mhm.
No, like
No,
she
she's
actually
definitely had
had
a lot of work.
a lot of work done. If it wasn't for your lip injections, your lip kits would not pop off, sis. Okay? So let's talk about that.
That's an unrealistic expectation.
Dragged.
Speaking of celebrities and them being awful,
Yeah.
Selena's the queen. No, really though, Mean Girls, fuck them. I'm like, we
Oh,
were
yeah.
bullied by Mean
Yes.
Girls, so
Yeah,
we took
I
that
know.
personal. We're
I
like,
know.
fuck off.
Yeah.
You guys had
Hailey
bullies?
Bieber is Brian.
Mhm.
Have you not been listening?
Yes.
I was traumatized as a child by other childs.
Yes. I know.
Other children terrorized me.
They really did terrorize her though. Fuck. Okay, our next episode we can go into the fucking trauma, bro.
We blow up and we're like
We get
looking
hate.
at it. Yeah, we get hate in our Instagram comments. Everyone's like, "Oh my god."
They're so rude to Brian. They're always interrupting him.
No. What if it's the other way around? What if they hate Brian? What if they're like, "Oh my god, Brian interrupts
Shut
them all the time."
Brian's opinion is always so different than them. It's just so annoying. They should just kick him off.
Like, no, Freddie is here to stay.
I love that you said that though. The whole like
That's
3,
so funny.
2. Because dead ass though. You're
Yeah.
Carly.
Yeah.
Like I'm Sam.
And I'm Freddie.
Why'd you
Yeah.
sound like him for a second?
Freddie. I'm Carly.
And I'm Sam.
And I'm Freddie.
And this is
Simps and
I'm
Pimps.
Carly.
Simps and Pimps. Freddie, I think you're on the wrong show.
Oh shit. Simps and Pimps.
Oh fuck.
Let's do our outro.
Our outro, y'all.
What's one word of advice to give out?
Yeah, let's end on a.
What's a quick peace and love? Mine is peace and love.
What's a quick piece of love? But that's mine though. You can't take that.
I'm like, peace and love.
Is that your message for the listeners?
Peace and love and positive energy, and just remember to always just live your best life. And sometimes when you overthink, sometimes you just have to breathe and realize that it's all gonna be okay.
Yeah.
We're
Yes,
just a single
remember.
cell in a very big rock, billions and billions and billions of years away from
Okay.
anything. So it really doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because we're all gonna fucking die anyways. No, you are in control of the direction of your journey in life. Okay, I'm not reading that from my phone. And it's okay to not be okay because we allow ourselves to feel whatever we need to.
No, don't be fake. Say it from
I am fake,
say it
though,
from
in
your
life,
chest.
remember?
Oh my, Katie. Don't be fake.
Bro, I am a negative person. I'm just like, fuck you. Listen if you fucking want to. I'm gonna kill myself tomorrow. No. Your turn.
No.
He's snapping. He said, agreed. Hey, that's me not being fake.
That was pure
Agreed.
poetry.
That's me not being fake. Yeah.
I'm dead. I would just say find something that is gonna keep you sane. You know what I mean? Because living in an insane world is just hard to deal with when you let that get to you. So just find something to do. Find something happy that's gonna keep you happy,
Hold
motivated.
the people you love close.
Yeah, facts. Because you just never know.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, y'all. See you Sunday.
Bye. Yeah.
Love y'all.